Okay, so what we know now is that we have our columns and we see them in this view and also our 3D view, which is really nice. We've got our columns in there, okay? Now, here's a problem. In some of these columns, they accidentally got placed what? Another column in mine. So I'm going to go in and delete them. This is one of the things the 3D view is good for, okay? So I'm going to see those three where there's extras. I'm going to delete those. Also, when you look in here right now, you see a faintly colored item, right? I'm going to change these to shaded. If you look very closely, you can see when I highlight this that there's something in the middle here. And I want to show you how to kind of turn that off, get rid of it. You see that colored item there? Those are the analytical columns, okay? You can leave them on or turn them off, it doesn't matter, but if they bother you, because if you go to thick line in your model, you see they get a little thicker, and now you can see it's kind of like red, blue, and green at the bottom. All right. If I want to get rid of those, I can just go to VG or VV on the keyboard, and I can click on analytical model categories, and I can say, unclick that, don't show them in this view, and you see they go away. All right. Okay, so here we have these columns, but as we know good and well, those columns cannot just stand how they are. They need proper support. They need footings. So how would we go about putting those footings on there? Well, if we go down to the what level, the top of foundation level, okay, as we can see, we can faintly see our column sitting there. So if we go to the structures tab and we go to what? Isolated structural foundation, what we're going to use is a column here, and the column we're going to use, we're going to go into this edit type, and you can see there's only two types there, so we're going to have to create our own. So we're going to click on duplicate, and what this is going to be, right, it's a width, a height, and a depth. So I'm going to make these columns, they're going to be 36 by 36 by 24, which is going to be plenty thick for what we need. And then we're going to change our dimensions in here. So the thickness is going to be 2 space 0. The width is going to be 3 space 0. And the length is going to be 3 space 0. Now you see where we have them, and we can go ahead and place them, right? But we know that we do not want to do that. We want to do what? We want to come back. And we also, now that we have that, we can say place at grids. We can click on those. All right. And we can say finish. Now, of course, I don't need one here and here. But look, my 3 extra columns are still missing. Right? I need to put those in. I'm going to go back to my roof level. For some reason, they didn't go in when I placed them before. So I'm going to go back to column. They're going to go down to a depth of where? The top of footing. And I'm going to place it right here, and right here. And I'm going to hit modify. And now when I go to my 3D view, I've got columns. I'll hold down shift, middle mouse button. Look at that. I have a lonely footing out there that I don't need. I can delete that. And now I have all the columns that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and let you get caught up to me so that we can move on to putting in some of our beams.